Hello, good evening. A Wolf in Hindelheim is it's set in an invented region of Germany in 1926, and it begins when a rural policeman goes up to a remote hillside village where a baby has gone missing. And it's the kind of place where the villagers like to keep a very close eye on their neighbours. And a rumour starts up, and the rumour escalates gradually through the novel, becoming more and more irrational and implausible. I'm drawing on a couple of things very indirectly in this, and one is an absurd claim that I stumbled on a website years ago. I was just browsing and came upon one of these timeline websites of weird and wonderful events. And I was about to move on to a proper website when something caught my eye, and it went something like this. In 1925, in the German village of Hindelheim, a man shot a witch who was turning into a werewolf. So this got me scratching my head for a little while as I was wondering, how do you shoot a witch? And there's a second sort of image that's been kicking around my mind as I've been writing it. This is something that I saw years and years ago as a television researcher. It's a Nazi propaganda film, and I saw it in the BFI in a very small dark room over 20 years ago. And I remember spooling this reel on, and up came this very dark, grainy image of a city at night. And there are rats. There are rats all over the city. They're running down the alleys, rats in the sewers. It's a very nightmarish image. And the commentary is how it's about urban disease and how these rats are spreading disease, and the filthy, dirty rats. And all of a sudden the commentary is talking about Judicas, Jews. And this word keeps repeating, but we're still watching rats. We're still watching rats running down the alleys, and the commentary is talking about Jews, rats, Jews, seeing rats, hearing Jews. So these preposterous things have been on my mind and kind of in the background of this story. Neither of them is actually in the novel. The rumour that forms the sort of narrative of this novel is very much more low-key and local, and it's much more low-key than those things that I've described. But I am quite interested in how the very, very early seeds of fanaticism might get sown as ordinary people persuade themselves to believe in something irrational. And it's a love story.